So, Tio, big
up,
fight
man?
Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, best of luck. I just kind of noticed this is probably the healthiest and, most calm I've seen you in a press conference up to date. Been following your career closely. And what's changed? It just seems like you're in a way better place than you've always been, even better.
I can say what changed is just grounding. I need to ground myself, and I think I did a lot of that, especially after my almost passing away, literally, near-death experience. I mean, it changes your whole perception of life. Makes you probably want to appreciate it, or at least leave something behind, right? And, the hard work that we've been doing. I put a lot of work into in this camp. The consecutive rounds and the things that we've been putting, the effort. People don't really know because we don't give them everything, You can't give everybody everything, because if you do, then, what are they going to learn from you? So it's all about just keeping that, just staying calm, staying confident, and just being like water.
You've obviously been through a lot with the health conditions and everything. Yeah. Have you ever, potentially thought maybe, I'll just spend time with my family. I don't really need this right now. You've had a successful career already.
Well, I appreciate you mentioning family. My son plays a big role in this now. I thank him more than ever. I think the blessings that I received from my baby boy, that's all a blessing from above. So when you have something like that, you just gotta be very grateful and carry that with pride. Yeah, you do. You carry that with pride because you gotta defend that. And that's all I'm doing come Saturday night.
So regarding, the kind of the entertainment comment that you made, do you think that your opponent, Sandor Martin, kind of misconstrued that and kind of twisted it in some way? Or do you think that, he's just trying to be
The thing is, he already messed up, when we did the first face-off. So whatever he tries to do now is just trying to regroup from the brick shot that he missed, So it's all about just focusing on the right things right now, staying composed, and Saturday night performing at my best.
You saw the Mikey Garcia fight. Is there anything that concerns you about his style, or is it just another day for you?
Everybody concerns me all the time. You never know what you're gonna get in there, so I always stay well prepared for everything and anything, every punch, whatever it takes, man. We're just gonna go out there, give a show, and we're gonna give a knockout too.
Last question, what do you have to say to all your fans? Why should they tune in Saturday night?
Oh yeah, to all my fans, you guys don't want to miss this. Really, just the intro to the fight, the ring walk, like I said, and then just going into the fight and how everyone's just gonna see a different format of Teofimo. You're gonna see a different platform of what I bring to the table. You guys are not gonna experience a slick boxer Gordo that I have been storing into this moment right now. Awesome. You guys have been seeing the aggressive puncher fighter, but you guys haven't seen the boxer. A lot more than what you guys all know, and in due time, everyone will see my tricks under my sleeves.
To the table.
Martin, he brings ring generalship. He knows how to use the ring. He's very, he relies on the ropes. He relies on a lot of things that helps him get a win. So I definitely got high expectations for him to give me a great fight and give the fans what they want to see, and that's just great fights happening and a competitive fight.
How excited are you to be back in the big room here?
More than ever. The last time I was here in the big room was 2019, and I won my first world title. With Richard Comey in the second round knockout. So I'm just looking forward to stay consistent on that end and give it even a better and top that.
140, your second camp at 140. How's that compare now that you've had one camp, now your second camp at 140?
Second camp at 140, this is a great turnaround, Second fight this year alone, I haven't had 2 fights or 3 fights since 2019, and that did a toll. That made a big amount of drop for me, especially for my mental and for my physique. So now I'm back I got the ball rolling with me now. I'm able to dribble it. So now it's just all about keeping that and being like Kobe, just ball hog it now.
I remember as far back as the Menard fight, you were thinking about, maybe even moving up. So, I mean, that extra...
It's always been that problem. I mean, I should have moved up, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Can't go back to the past. With the Loma fight, that was something that I should have just, boom, and walked up to 140. But, you live and you learn. And now tables turn, bridges burn, and now it's all about just staying focused and giving everybody the true essence of real life. Life is not a game. No one's life is a game. Life is granted from above. And that's all I'm just trying to give out, some messages to everyone in love.
But like, how can you really, blame yourself after the Loma fight? When you beat a guy like Loma, you get to kind of call the shot. So how can you really blame yourself for kind of?
I blame myself because I have that underdog mentality still, and however, I gotta remind myself, like, I run this shit.
Yeah,
what the hell am I doing? Why am I listening to no matters? Because they don't matter. Why am I listening to people that never accomplished anything in life? I'm doing bigger things than anyone has done in 25 years.
Yeah.
So I should be very much more proud of myself in that. And
I agree.
That's just something I had to remind myself, because I've always been doubted. I've always been the guy that was against all odds, and I always carried that with me like a chip on my shoulder. I don't need to carry that no more. I dropped it off and I said, you know what, this is who I am, and then whether you like it or not, you know what, I'm gonna grab your mouth and I'm gonna wipe it with my ass.
At 135, when you were at 135, Lomachenko, you and Devin, what was around you? Now at 140s, Josh Taylor,
absolutely.
Progress. What's the difference in the potential challenges at 140?
At 140, we got more of competitive fighters, people that are willing to step up, and give a good fight. Not about a just certain amount of paycheck or anything like that, but more so, like, at least for my thought process, it's about the glory, right? It's about the belts. And it's all about giving that moment, and just staying focused on that part. And, this is what it is.